All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Modern. I gotta get prepped for SCG because I'm leaving in like 4 days and I haven't picked decks yet. And so we're playing some Modern. I haven't played so much Modern lately. I've been doing a lot of Limited, a lot of New Standard and stuff like that. So I get back into the Modern groove, and we're just playing some decks that did well on like challenges and leagues and stuff. Trying to do a little tour of the format and play a bunch of different decks, kind of get a feel for things again. And I do want to remind you all that sub game day is tomorrow. That is the 23rd tomorrow. All subscribers can play games with me and other subscribers. The Pile Driver game day, Jackbox games, Among Us, Fall Guys, StarCraft 2, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. If you want to play, hop in the Discord. Again, if you're a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, then you're ready to rock and roll. So just like Crispy Turducken is. Thanks, Roper, and Gift and Subs. Appreciate that. So we're starting off simple. Burn. And this is some freaking boomer burn. Visnek went 8-0 in the most recent challenge, played by Oddly Uneven. And I figured I'd start with something I know. And I definitely know this deck very well. I played Burn a lot. One of the few decks to do well in the challenge that wasn't playing Modern Horizons cards. They snuck one in there. They snuck one in there in Sanctifier en-Vec. But otherwise, this is a pretty classic-looking Burn list, honestly. So we're going to fire this one up and see how it goes. And nothing really to say here. Burn is burn, and when decks get a little too slow or a little too interactive, and there aren't cards. There wasn't even Lurrus in this deck. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this list went 8-0 in a challenge, so we're just going to play it as is and see how it goes. And we're just going to rock and roll. Again, I'm just going to try out. When you haven't played much, just look at the things doing well and jump in and see how it rolls. Going to play a league where folks are brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
On the play. Love it. Look at this. Look at this. Just some classic Magic here. Easy keeps. I should play Eldrazi-tron. I hate Eldrazi-tron. Hate it. Gotta try regular Tron, though. I do love regular Tron. And honestly, I mean, I played a bit of Modern in the last, played Modern for my video for Monday, and I feel like none of these decks beat Tron, you know? Burn is burn. Jim Davis, professional Magic player. That's me. That's me. Come on, opponent. Let's go. Gotta go fast. Hype Train, level 2. That's sweet. We did it, Karn. Wait, what, where are you going? Where are you going, Karn? Should I give Karn a treat? What do you think, chat? Goblin Guide here. We're going to Eidolon too, so. Let's see what's up. Consider. That's good for us. Nice slow cantrip against our Eidolon of the Great Revel. Want to play Spire Bluff Canal and says go. So, uh-oh. The front door opened. Good God, Karn. It could be anybody. It could be a murderer here to kill us, Karn. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Goblin Guide, Prismatic Ending. Alright, some sort of Jeskai deck. And control decks don't usually play Spire Bluff Canal, but Unholy Heat. It's probably like just a Murktide deck splashing white. And, yeah, I mean, a little Eidolon here. Guarantee some damage. Rock and roll. Would you like a treat, Karn? Ooh, treat. Ooh, what's this? They just shock a land in? So they're going to ending our Eidolon. Sure. Take 2. They shocked, so they took 4 to do that. That's awesome for us. And they're going to fire up Swiftspear. And then we fire up the Helix here. It's more mana efficient. So that puts them to 8 total. Dude, you're gonna eat and run, man? Are you serious? I don't pay you in treats to leave the stream. All right, I pay you to entertain. Unless that's a potty break. I think he wants to go out. We got tricked. We got tricked. Blue, red. Dash Ragavan. Sure. Slap a GoPro on him. You want to see, oh, that's, I can't cast it. You want to see, hey, look at his back. You want to see him, not what he's seeing, you know? If you delve a Murktide, you do not take damage. Murktide CMC is still 8 or whatever. So it's Channeler and say go. We draw another Goblin Guide. They have a instant land sorcery here. We are still going to pop off. So, how's Garrick doing, Marty? Goblin Guide. Lava Spike. Mana value. Sorry. Mana value. I'll take it easy. I should not play that land. That's okay. If I have an article on Ragavan, in what do you mean? Like what context? He's very cranky. Cranky Garrick. Revealing Archmage's Charm. And they're going to Thought Scour themselves. Hopefully no hits here. They hit a creature off the mills or the scry. They build an Archmage's Charm. They mill it. They hit it. God damn it. All right. So they go to 3, which is obviously a pretty good spot for our opponent to be when we're playing Burn. 3 is kind of the magic number. And of course, Channeler has to attack, so it cannot play defense. Tiny Karn. Ragavan, sure. I'm just going to draw a card. Yeah, F6. What's up, Pyrojack? Pyrojack says, oh boy, heard you're playing Burn, and the horn of my people sounded. Burn. It's the horn of Burn. Consider, sure. Did they just dash a Ragavan and then not attack with it? Oh no, they just cast it. I'm sorry. They just cast it. Alright, so they're at 3. We draw a Lava Spike. We cast a Lava Spike. Upstairs in chat, please. Does it get dash count as casting? Yes, it does. It's alternate cost. So some sort of Jeskai, Ragavan, whatever deck. And I assume they're going to have Murktide also. What's up, man? Leggings? How's it going, my friends? I didn't see. They didn't have Lurrus, right? They could have, like, some form of timely reinforcements, be it the new one or the old one. I would say we want the Firewalkers, please. I would say maybe Skullcrack. What are we not interested in? Like, Helix also makes sense because they are, like, kind of aggressive. I don't want to board in Paths without seeing Murktide also. Because Path is pretty bad. I don't want to Path a 1-drop. Awesome, man. Like, it's happened to hear it. The American Monkey deck. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. Searing Blaze is pretty live, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you're probably just cutting the worst burn spell. They could have the Fairy Ember deck also, so Rift Bolt's kind of eh. Vortex, Sanctifier. Again, if we do that Murktide, we could Deflecting Palm maybe, but like, I'm not really a big Deflecting Palm fan, honestly. I usually like playing like one of that card. Is Pre-Errata Lurrus the best creature ever printed? Pre-Errata Lurrus might be the best card ever printed, honestly. It's in the conversation. It's in the conversation. Can I help you, Corn? Can I help you? What do you want? No one can see you right now. No one can see you. Alright, yeah, we're gonna shave like some Rift Bolts, I think. Just like one of the weakest cards in the deck, and then also they might have Teferi in their deck too, so that plays. I think this is fine. No, what I like about Modern, it's simple. You point the burn spell at their head. Yeah, I mean, they're almost assuredly playing Murktide, but this hand's pretty bad. We're going to mulligan this 4-lander here. They keep 7. Yeah, we can't keep this end. 4 lands, no 1-drop. We're going to mulligan. All right, go to 5. I mean, it's a pretty good 5, honestly. Can't really complain too much about this one. We're going to ship probably Swiftspear Foothills. Flooded Strand. Darcy. Bobble. Here comes the dog. Bobble. So they already have land, instant, and artifact in the graveyard. It's literally turn. I haven't had a turn yet. Goblin Guide. They reveal prismatic ending. Sure, that's your sorcery for Channeler. Listen, yeah, Diggity. I don't know if it's like went 8-0 in the challenge yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever. So we're just gonna battle. All right, so they're gonna hold back Channeler. They didn't draw land, but obviously they have the ability to possibly make this a larger creature. But we have a bolt. It's fine though. So Goblin Guide. Attacking. I think the only cards that are in consideration for better than pre-errata Lurrus are like Lotus, Recall, Time Walk, Moxen. You know? So they're going to Lightning Bolt one of them. And we'll allow them to surveil and see what's up. They're going to bin aggressive iteration. So yeah, we'll bolt this. So all in all, they'll take 2 on the exchange, and when they still have a land though, so I imagine they'll find it now. But can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Another Darcy. All right, so you know what they say. You know what they say.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my God!
Coming in. Joining the itinerary today. Yo, decks are so expensive on Magic Online. It is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm gonna try and play most of like the major decks over the next few days. Sure. That is the goal. That is the goal. The deck I played for my cool stuff video, top card's Lightning Bolt. Deck I played for my cool stuff video, which comes out on Monday, is like 1,500 tickets. My loan account's 1,000 tickets. I've never had a problem taking out decks before, ever. Except for like Battlewits. And I can't afford like half a decks in the format right now. It's actually unbelievable. The Magic Online economy is almost worse than the Arena economy. Alright, so we're going to say go. See if they draw 2 here. Say it with me in chat, folks. Upstairs. Take 4. Thoughts on Slivers for Modern playing Chalice of the Void? What is the benefit to playing Slivers? Like, strategically over like humans or some other tribal deck. The problem is you just can't play any creature deck because they're just like Fury is just a 4 of main deck card, you know? Like you can't, I don't know how you could ever play a tribal deck. Yeah, I think Sliver sounds fun. You know, obviously for, you know, I mean, Modern, you can kind of do whatever you want, but... Alright, so we're going to cast Swiftspear. That's my card. That's my card. And now they just discard to hand size, discard Prismatic Ending. If they have a like opt or whatever or consider, they can block me pretty well here. Let's draw a card. You're mulling to 5 this game too. Like the fact they're even in this game is pretty gross. All right. I mean, I think we're gonna attack. I guess they have all spells in their hand. They miss a lot of land drops. I think them having a consider is like pretty Possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Karn, why are you laying on the floor behind me instead of in your beautiful bed we bought you? Huh? Why would you do that? The dog is dumb. The bed's right here. It's literally right here. Yeah, it's right here. See my hands right here? And then I move Karn over, and there he is. See? He's literally right here. Why don't you go in your nice bed? Go look at this nice bed you have here. Hollow Fountain tapped, sure. Ooh, bed. Want to treat? To bribe a damn dog to go in his bed. He's camera shy? Too freaking bad. You're a mascot. You're a stream mascot. Another land? Garn, no! We drew another land. No, we drew another land. Garn, no! We drew another land. Alright, let's go. I mean, we did mulligan to 5 this game. Give me 2 more spells here and they're dead, obviously, so. It's a bad dog life for Karn. It's a bad dog life for Karn. And he's barking. Prismatic ending. Targeting, my dude. Alright, well, hopefully we'll draw some spells. 6 lands and a mull to 5. We're still in the game. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wanna go in your bed? Wanna go in your bed? Alright, go in your bed. There you go. Alright. There you go. Swiftspear. I'm playing Burn, so obviously Patrick Sullivan messages me. And Pat says this Eichel thing is insane. Is there some news on the Jack Eichel front that I missed? This is ridiculous. Alright. I mean, let's go. Oh, I'm actually out of lands. Actually out of lands. Well, I didn't know that, obviously. So, only two foundries, huh? Interesting. They have 7 cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, I think this game is over. Obviously, we've drawn 7 lands now, and we mulligan to 5 this game. So. Adder says Minor Threat or Fugazi. I'm not hip enough to know either of those bands super well. Not that much of a boomer. All right, in for a deuce. I still think we probably can't win this game. They're at 4 now. And they have to have like multiple counterspells at this point, right? They have 6 cards in hand. Ooh. Ooh. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, Zachary, the most important thing to note, though, are you winning because of Chalice of the Void or because of your slivers? Like, if it was just Chalice of the Void in a different deck, would it be better? Kind of same thing, too. So, I'm not saying you shouldn't play slivers. I think it's definitely, obviously, if you build the deck well and it's modern, you can play most things that you want. But if your question is, like, for competitive, I want the most optimal competitive deck, is slivers or Chalice of the Void it? The answer is probably no. It's probably just a Chalice of the Void deck with like, more generically better cards in it. But part of the allure of modern is you can just play what you want, though. All right, yeah, I mean, we're just going to ship it up to game 3. Hopefully we'll just keep 7. Hopefully we'll just keep 7. No problem, Zachary. Let's go. There we go. Much better. Much better. This is what I'm talking about. Put them all against a 6. Only fair. It's only fair. Let's put them right back to 7 cards, eh? Nope. Top card, Ragavan. Monkey. Defensive Monkey, not as good. Boros Charm. Bolt this. Attack you. Reveal. Unholy Heat. Alright. Guy got it for 4. It's fine. Skewer you. 10 points of burn in hand. No, this is a very boomer burn deck. I should actually put that upload the where's the thing? This list went 8-0 in a challenge over last weekend, so I'm just playing it as is. Ooh. I should attack. They have Unholy Heat. Reason I'm not playing Lurrus, this is just a list that went 8-0. I'm just playing the list that went 8-0 in the challenge. So not exactly sure why, but I haven't played too much Modern, so we're just going to let it ride. We're going to Boros Charm in response to them fetching here. Unless they got Spell Snare or something like that for us. Spell Pierce. Ooh. Alright, you got me. You got me. So now I guess I got punished for not attacking. Yeah, I guess that's a mistake. They have Unholy Heat in their hands. I didn't want to attack and just like give them a free land, but I guess making them use it made the Spell Pierce better for them. So that might have been wrong. Maybe. Spell Pierce is pretty sick. Spell Pierce is pretty sick. Play Ragavan. Just casting Ragavan with... They must have a Spell Pierce or something like... Inspiring Vantage number 3. Let's start by spiking them and see if they respond to it or not. That resolves. Do I want to trade Goblin Guide for Ragavan? I know they have Unholy Heat, so they can always just kill it. I'm going to attack. What's up, Nurse? No worries, Nurse. Yeah, pop in, say hi, you know. Blossoming Calm. What the hell is this? 1 mana instant, you gain hexproof, you gain 2 life, rebound. It's a pretty... I mean, it's a pretty narrow card, but that is good against burn, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, I guess. This is basically like gain 7 life for 1 white. Consider, sure. It's not cool. It's not cool. I don't know if you can beat that card, honestly. Like, it's just like super burn counterspell. Draw a creature? No. No. So we just like can't play a burn spell as long as they have a white up. What? What?
Inconceivable!
Just tapping out for me? All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. This is like literally an only anti-burn card. It is bad against, I guess obviously like, you know, Kor Firewalker can come in like against other, you know, channeler decks or whatever, but this is literally just a card that says anti-burn. It doesn't do anything. It's like Timely can come in against humans or whatever. This is a pure anti-burn card in Blossoming Calm. All right, so untap and draw. So if I cast Lava Spike, they cast Blossoming Calm, and then I Skullcrack them, they go to 2, back to 4, and we have Boros Charm. I think that's fun. Spike it. No, it resolves. Okay. Sure. Inspiring Spike's been advocating for Blossoming Calm. I mean, if you want to lose the burn, I guess it's the card you want, right? Deathrite Confidant. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Alright, so tap land. They start attacking. They still have an Unholy Heat in their hand, too. Yeah, I mean, we really can't, like, let them counter our spell and gain the life. Just untap here. Eidolon on the Great Revel. That's pretty good, honestly. It might get counterspelled, but I think we're just casting it, so. One white, Blossoming Calm just to gain 2 life. That's what I'm talking about.
Bingo!
That's what I'm talking about. Why did we crack last end of turn? Because they have the card Blossoming Calm in their hand. And if we do not want to play into their Blossoming Calm, we have plenty of time and life to work with. No reason to rush here. No reason to rush. All right, so they go to 4. They Unholy Heat down to 2. They'll go back to 4 on their turn with Blossoming Calm, but now it's gone, which is the important part. So pad those stats with the rebound. Old Dennis Rodman. What's up, Batto? How's it going, my friend? Played golf yesterday. Took a day off. You want to see? You want to see the 10th hole of the course I played yesterday? It looked like a freaking Nintendo hole. Look at this freaking hole. It looks like a Nintendo golf hole. All right, looks like a Nintendo golf hole. That's your YouTube comment of the day. Nintendo Golf, all capital letters. All right, so they use their Calm and their thing. So Spear's not a bad draw. Not allowed to take days off. Need more content. There's a video every day on YouTube, all right? Except for today. Video every day on YouTube. Attack for 1. Not going to cast a spell. Let's see what they got. They go to 3. Cool. What's up, Salam? How's it going, my friend? First time chatter. Blossoming Calm end step. Alright, I mean, I feel like they have a counterspell here, but I think I'm just like priced into casting a spell, so I'll just cast it. Go on. Until your next turn? It's not even just until end of turn? Oh my god. This card's ridiculous. How many of these cards do they have? What a freaking hater. I guess they're just casting it to literally just like gain 2 life, but what a freaking hater. Multiple Blossoming Calms. So I go to 7. I guess I can Skullcrack them now. So we could try and get them. I mean, that might have a counterspell also, but Flusterstorm. Alright, I guess. Kill DRC to blank the life gain? Why would that blank the life gain? Alright. So they're going to go up to 7. So they're at 7, and I can't target them until their next turn. I mean, if we beat Double Blossoming Calm, I'd be pretty happy. This is like one of the most hateful cards against Burn. So they're going to murk us here. Alright. He might be dead this game. That might be one too many Blossoming Calms. Another Boros Charm. I mean, we drew a Bolt there we won. A Bolt or, Bolt, Spike, or Skewer. Assuming no Spell Pierce. I have 1 card left. This is 8. This is 11. Yeah, they got us. They got us. Alright. I guess double Blossoming Calm's good enough. Freaking double Blossoming Calm. Alright. That's the thing about Modern. If they want to beat you, they will. Usually you want to play Burn when you, you're don't think they can beat you. Burn's definitely a deck where if they want to beat your Burn deck, they can beat your Burn deck. And our opponent clearly wanted to beat our Burn deck today. Alright, they got us. The fact that we could have won that game too. We just drew we had 15 outs or whatever, or 12 outs that last turn to win the game. Even though they cast double Blossoming Calm. Alright. Oh, 1. Round 2. Creature Origin Story. You got it. Creature Origin Story. You got it. Alright, Ant's great. Keep. Alright, so Ride, resub, thanks so much. Let's get a mountain here. Alright, so get a mountain. Bella was a Monastery graduate. of the school of swiftly spearing. She earned her spear at the ripe age of 17. And then she went on to battle in various burn and prowess decks. Unhappy, though, she is in the printing of Modern Horizons 2, as the newcomer Darcy has made her a little less desirable. But still, her spear is sharp, her prowess is strong, and she gets in when she can. Utopia Sprawl, red. Stomp? Sure, I guess. Eidolon on the Great Revel, sure. We got, just, what's this? 3, 6, 9, 12 points of burn on our end. I would like to get this Lightning Helix out of my hand as soon as possible because of possible Blood Moon. We draw land. That's great, though. They just took 2, and we get to attack them. Obviously, they're going to gain some life, too, but now we just, like, Helix Skewer them, I think. I guess we could, we actually should probably just Rift Bolt. So, Helix you.
Hey, Jim. Hope you're doing well. How did you end up on day 2 of the Open?
What's up, gaming? I went, like, 2-2 or 3-2. It was pretty uneventful. Both losses, I just kind of, like, flooded pretty bad and didn't really do much. The games weren't super interesting. Bolcha. Alright, so they gain 2. They do gain 2 here. They go to 10. Can unload the clip next turn. What's up, Frank? Yep, going SG gun. Alright, so pop it off here. And I'm going to go upstairs. Like, I can always just cast Skewer targeting the Bone Crusher anyway. So I have no idea what I'm playing now. Not a clue. I mean, there's dead, right? Yeah, that's just a 5. Sure. So draw another Eidolon and Skewer ya. And Rift Bolt ya. Nice Cloithus. Nice Cloithus. Alright, so some sort of Gruul, probably Blood Moon sort of deck. I would like to bring in Firewalker, kinda, but at the same time, they might have Blood Moon. Actually, will they Blood Moon in? Just turn off some of my cards, on all of them, though. Smash, Skullcrack. I think Skullcrack's certainly fine. Firewalker attacks and blocks through a lot of their stuff. You're playing Hammer Time today. After this. Searing Blaze looks pretty live. Helix. I just don't want Skullcrack. Burn. Moon isn't like terrible against Burn. Like it does like turn off like a number of the important spells. Sounds good, Frank. Yeah, Frank, you missed a hell of a hole yesterday. The 10th hole. I just showed. I'll show it again though. The 10th hole of that course. It was like a Nintendo golf hole. Just water, just everywhere. I don't want to say I birdied that hole, but I did, actually. My only birdie in the day. I got like a Rift Bolt, I guess. Like Skullcrack. I mean, what do they have for life gain? Like Cloithus or whatever. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Just rock this. Just try this. We're going to keep. Put them all into 6. It's a lot of good 2s. No 1s, obviously, but... Or on the draw, we could just draw 1 drop also. So our deck has, like, 25 of those or whatever. Snow-covered Forest Arbor Elf. You got it. Goblin Guide. Easy game. Easy game. Yep, told you. There's Blood Moon. Alright, well, we ain't casting his Firewalker or his Lightning Helix. Kind of sucks. Does Burn count as a Goblin deck because we are in 4 Goblin guides? And Swiftspear is an honorary Goblin guide? It's a tough sell. Tough sell. Alright, so they're not going to Blood Moon. They're going to Red and 6. Which is interesting. They have Bolt too, I guess. I mean, now I can cast a Firewalker. Wait, there's a plus? Yeah, they have Bolt. Okay, so they obviously have Bolt. So we're going to untap and fetch. So we lose our Helix. We could, in theory, like, Helix the Arbor Elf, but they just, like, probably have a 3rd land. Rather resolve Firewalker than Helix. I'm going to resolve one of them, so... Play Firewalker, see if they will Bolt in response or not. I probably won't attack either way. They just, like, very, very, very obviously have Bolt. And it's just not worth giving them a land because they mulligan and they're kind of mana screwed, so... I'm just going to say go. Yeah, we're playing Hammer Time next, and I'm going to play Living End, I think, today, too. So to try and play, like, one league with all the major decks in the format. Just get an idea for things. All right, so there is your Bolt, as we called. Just want to get, like, a bit of a format overview, and then kind of go from there. So they're going to untap. I mean, Tron's definitely on the list, too. Don't worry. Don't worry. Tron's definitely on the list. They hit a Pillage off of their Bloodbraid Elf, which is obviously whatever. The Elf itself will now die to a Searing Blaze, which is actually pretty awesome. Still no fetch land for the Red and 6. I mean, we could just cast Lightning Helix, I guess, just guarantee we cast it. Grim has Modern tonight. I don't know. I would consider going maybe. Like, I could play hockey tonight. It's more efficient just to, like, test online if I'm going to test online. But, maybe. Yeah, we're just going to cast the Helix, get out of our hand. Kill that. Attack them. I don't think we just have to need to attack Red and 6, so number 14. Well, we've dodged the Blood Moon. Blood Moon is dodged. You're playing Hockey Night Harps? Cloithus? Man. Life gainers. Life gainers. They're actually closing in on Devotion, too. What build of Hammer? It's just a list that went 8-0. It's a black-white list. I'd never played Hammer Time in my life, so... Alright. Goblin Guide, Eidolon, Searing Blaze. I'm pretty happy Blaze in here. They have 1 card in their hands. It's freaking Blood Moon. Yeah, just Goblin Guide, Blaze. I guess I could just, like, attack and play Eidolon. Maybe it's better, actually. Beer League Hockey, sweet. I don't feel like Hammer Time's my kind of deck, honestly. Never really enjoyed en-Vec. Am I going to Vegas? No, I'm not going to Vegas. Their top card is Bloodbraid Elf. All right, now I definitely want to kill the Arbor Elf, so... Oh, shit, I'm sorry. They can just use the Cloithus. And this triggers in their pre-combat main. Yeah, that's kind of crappy, but sure. The Bloodbraid will turn on the Cloithus too, but we can turn that off later. So play Eidolon, say go. What's up, Mr. Roy? Yeah, the Blood Control decks seem fine too. It's obviously more my style, but I'm honestly like pretty big Tron fan. Tron does seem good against a lot of like the slower, like kind of like more grindy decks that are around everywhere. So gonna try Tron for sure. Play Bloodbraid Elf, cascaded the Pillage again. Karn, it's okay, just the Bloodbraid Elf. Don't worry about it. All right. Her Hammer Time is. I mean, I'm sure it is difficult to play. en-Vec was very difficult to play. You know, but it's just like I don't know. I just don't like Jive super well. I always hated en-Vec. I just could never play it well. So now they have Bloodbraid Elf and Cloithus on defense. I guess this thing can ultimate, but They don't have any cards in their hands, so I don't freaking care. Let's untap and draw land. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Get off my plane.
That just kills them, right? That just kills them, right? 7. Oh, no, we're actually 1 short. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're up. Oh, look who's back. Yeah, it's very similar to en-Vec. We're like, yeah, your easy games are really easy, but your hard games are really hard. They're at 3. 3. It's up, Crossfire. How's it going, folks? If you're sitting, welcome to the stream. Again, Modern SCG Prep. Everyone, we did it.
Game. Blouses.
On the play. Swiftspear, Eidolon, Double Blaze, keep. I think Karn's to go to the bathroom. Karn, want to go out? Bye, Karn. Any 3-drop permanents? What, in this deck? Nope. Playing Lurrus is free. Opponent mulligans to 6 cards. Alright. Love these old border fetches. Get our duel first. I wish I put the Tarn, actually. Like, it might look like blue-red rather than straight burn. Mire's like pretty obviously burn. Like blue-red Jeskai or something like that. I don't freaking know. Alright, whatever. Shock it. Swiftspear. Attack. And, good old on-the-play Eidolon. Wind-Swept Heath. Basic Forest. Utopia Sprawl again? Who are these people? Alright, I guess. We have Blood Moon again? That would suck this time, honestly, because we have the double Boros Charm in hand. I said Blood Moon isn't like that bad against Burn. It's not like ideal, obviously, because the deck is mostly red, but if Blood Moon turns off like 2 spells, it's him Batorok, you know? Turns off the Canopy lands also. Lost to Deflecting Palm with Boomertron. It's fair. It's fair. No, I think we're just gonna play our Eidolon. If they cast Blood Moon here, like they take 2 and then a bunch more, and then we're like pretty ahead. So like our opponent last game just like never actually cast the Blood Moon because they needed to play interactive cards. So like what do they do? What do they do? Fetch Forest by Blood Moon? Like sure, attack for a bunch. All right, sure. So not the most ideal, but what are you gonna do? Rift Bolt. Okay. Get in. Like they're at 11. Land. This is like a Bloodbraid Elf. Maybe just reach draw land, right? Build Searing Blazes. Four cards in hand and in the tank. Stomp my Swiftspear. That's like a pretty risky play. Like, I could have a bolt here, you know? Also, I was thinking to stomp the Swiftspear and not the Eidolon. They must have another stomp, I guess. Because they, like, wanted to kill that moment while I was semi-tapped out. They'll kill this on my turn. That's, like, extra damage, though. Eidolon just wrecking them. Just wrecking them. We have, like, 4 uncastables in our hand. Alright. And untap and draw Sunbaked Canyon. Right. Maybe I should have held that, actually. Yeah, I should have held it. That was stupid. They go to 4. So they just stomp the Swiftspear, not the Eidolon? Alright. I mean, they have like Glorybringer or something like that? Like what's the play here? Stand up desk. Bastards. Shatter Skull smashing for 2. Wow. Alright, I guess you have killed my Eidolon of the great Revel. Oh, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. We need a counterspell for stand-up desk? We do. Lightning Bolt. Alright, go. Get into Channel Point Wars. I love it. Love it. I should stand up. My back's freaking crooked as a freaking crooked thing. What? I'm sorry, is this bronze to mythic? We got an Outland Liberator. It is now daytime. Why do I get the thing? And they're going to cast Bone Crusher Giant. Alright, well, now they're dead. So, that's cool, I guess. Blazia. Boltia.
After it was all over, we took us in the house and served us pancake.
Alright, so, yeah, freaking Outland Liberator. Okay. We're going to bring in... We're going to cut our Helixes, actually. I should have this last time. I just didn't really think about it. Cut the Helixes against Blood Moon. I'm going to bring in the Firewalkers. Obviously a little weird, but we're hedging. And then bring in a Skullcrack. Works for me. Works for me. A little hedge. A little hedge. So now we only have 6 cards that get turned up by Blood Moon. So, it's up Dawn Night. How's it going, my friend? Mulligan. Yeah, keep. Ship Fiery Islet. Not the best hand ever, but it plays. It plays. Alright. I mean, it's a hand. It's not a great hand, but it's a hand. They have no 1-drop, which is pretty sketch for them because, frankly, they don't have many good 2-drops. I guess Outland Liberator. I'm sorry. Outland Liberator. I apologize. I didn't mean to insult Outland Liberator. Upstairs. Land. Alright. I mean, Outland Liberator does block Kor Firewalker, I suppose. That is a function of the card. Has SGCon work? So just an invitational. Obviously, no SCG Tour stops. Usually, the invitational was the, like the accumulation of the SCG Tour every 6 months, where the top players would get invited. If you top aided an open or won an IQ or had enough points or whatever, you would qualify for the invitational, which is sort of like their Pro Tour, basically. It's usually a split format, usually modern and standard, and it's usually it's a 2-day tournament. 8 rounds day 1, 8 rounds day 2, cuts top 8. 5 and 3 makes day 2. 4 rounds of standard, 4 rounds of modern, 4 rounds of standard, 4 rounds of modern, etc., etc. So that's basic idea. That's a lot of skewers. I mean, we're gonna just pop off here, right? Just gonna start casting spells. So it's a big tournament, bigger and more important than an open. And obviously there hasn't been tournaments in the last 2 years. So in order to qualify, you need to like play in these online things, SG Tour online stuff, and I did that, which is good. And also, if you were qualified for like a previous invitational, you're also qualified. So should be a lot of fun. So they go to 7, back to 9. Our hand is a Skewer the Critics. I guess it's not really anything else, but it's a Skewer the Critics. But time has gone very fast and very slow at the same time. Kitchen Finks? What year is it? Freaking Kitchen Finks? I believe we can't win anymore. I just hard counters our Kor Firewalker. Why does everyone want to beat Burn so bad? These hexproof cards, these kitchen finks. What is going on here? Kitchen finks is a freaking relic. Like kitchen finks is ancient. Ay. The problem is that Kitchen Finks really slows the game down, and then obviously Cloithus just really eats that up. What's up, Cal? I mean, the thing is, like, Kitchen Finks is like it's just like, I guess it's like one of the better cards against Burn. It's like there are so many better Burn sideboard cards. I guess in green red probably just like one of the best options. But what do we even do here? Like we can like Goblin Guide, act with both. They block and then skewer the 2/1, which is so bad. I mean, they have 3 cards in hand still. Yeah, we're probably in big trouble this game. They're playing freaking Turn Timber also. Pretty interesting list here. The old Outland Liberator, Kitchen Finks, Turn Timber list, but I suppose. Arbor Elf, okay. Yeah, right? It's freaking Time Warp here. Kitchen Finks versus Burn. Kitchen Finks versus Burn. Alright. This is like pretty awful trade, but persist. And I'm just going to skewer it. Doesn't really feel good, but pave the way for this poor Goblin Guide here. We do have a Sunbaked Canyon play, but this Cloithus now has been given time to like actually do things. I guess we could bring in the Vortex in theory, which could counter the Cloithus every turn, and then it's good against Bloodbraid Elf also. It's been a long time since Kitchen Finks has seen play. Arbor Elf. Karn the Great Creator. Wormcoil Engine. Alright, I think we've lost game 2 here, folks. Draw Lightning Bolts. Yeah, we're going to go next game. One good thing about Burn is you're usually pretty sure you're dead. Usually pretty sure you're dead. Alright, so opponent's just playing like a weird Ponza deck. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, alright, we're going to have Vortexes in the play. I'm going to cut the Firewalkers so they have like multiple blockers for them. I guess they have the enchantment killer to kill the Vortex also, but and then we're going to shave like a Rift Bolt or a Skewer, I guess. Maybe just 2 Vortexes. Sure. We're on the play now too, so what does Karn do in their deck? They're just like a prison deck. They're Blood Moon, Ponza prison-y deck. Blake, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Remember, folks, tomorrow's sub game day. That's right, sub game day. Come join me and the fellow pile drivers to play some Jackbox games, Among Us, Fall Guys, and StarCraft 2 tomorrow, 1 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to play, if you're a subscriber or a YouTube member, hop in the Discord and join the queues and get it in play. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sub game day tomorrow. On the play. Hand is not very good. But we do have the Blaze for a turn 1 Arbor Elf or something like that. Karn only gets artifacts. That is true. It doesn't only get artifacts. But there are a lot of good artifacts available, From Portland, Oregon. What's up, my friend? I have not been to Portland yet. Bunch of Arena Modern. Awesome. I have a lot of Jackbox party packs. There was like a sale of like $20. You just got like all of them. So I'm going to keep this. It's kind of loose, but I think Searing Blaze is going to be pretty good. Put them all against 6. What's up, ID? First time chatter. How's it going? Welcome. That's me in Syracuse a long time ago, back when we were able to venture out into the real world. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Looking forward to SCG Con. Enchantress still a thing? No. Very, very fragile deck. Shadow Skull Smashing. All right, they have a lot of MDFCs. All right. So we did not draw a. They did not draw the creature we were looking to kill at Searing Blaze. It's okay though. Maybe they'll cast Outland Liberators. This hand's pretty mopey because like it's just a pretty mopey bolt hand, which usually we do not want to keep. I was kind of leaning on Searing Blaze, but we could have maybe mulliganed this hand honestly. Let's see what they have. Well, if they go creature here and I go Blaze it, they go to 11, bolts 8. You know, usually you need some sort of recurring damage source playing burn, but they're not doing anything. So, yeah, I mean obviously there have to be like an advantage, something important. They give me a reason to go there, but that's like a pretty cool place. Oh my god! Oh, opponent's not doing anything. All right, just take go. Opponent goes to 10. Yo, bro. I should like play Cloyd this next turn and really like just absolutely punish my hand. They've been playing creatures nonstop. Outland Liberators and Kitchen Finks, Arbor Elves, Bloodbraid Elves. Pillage? You got me. You got me good. I'm just gonna bolt them. Untap and draw. Boros Charm? Sure. You got me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Gonna play our land. Our play our Searing Blaze land and just go for it. Opponent goes to 5. They plead the 5th. Don't play Kitchen Finks. That'll work. But however bad the hand I kept was, the hand they kept was just like atrocious. What is this hand? His hand didn't do anything. What if I played? I guess they might have like bolt in their hand. I didn't play any creatures this game. But Worm Coil, yeah, you are dead, my friend. You are dead. D-E-D, dead. Yep. Bop, 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 bop. Obviously, if they play Worm Coil, they just died to Searing Blaze. So this works too, though. This works too. 2-1. 2-1 with the old burn skis.
So you get nothing.
Well, we found our creatures. Smithereens up. Thanks so much. It's not a great hand if you have 4 lands, but we're going to keep this. Just like 3 good creatures. So, creatures are the best part of it. It's funny, the creatures that are the best part about the burn deck. Triple sub, baby. Agadine. What is with these bolt lands so popular today? That's a spell. That's a spell. Coming in. Dinkia. I like Kor more than Sanctifier. They're very different cards. They have very, very different jobs. Sanctifier is more a graveyard hate card. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright. Sure. Maul the Skyclaves. Okay. Guess. Rift Bolt. Alright, let's just act for 1. They block, I'll Boros Charm, and that will play Eidolon. It's like if they had Batterskull in their hand, that would be unfortunate, but yeah. Maybe I should have played Swiftspear and Riftbolt, actually. Yeah, they probably better Skull in there. I think I screwed up here. I should have played Swiftspear and then suspended Riftbolt. Because I just can't attack into their Snowboard Mystic. What is going on here? Malakar Mire? Oh, they're playing like the Grief combo too or whatever. Cauldra Complete? Okay. We can race that. It's like kind of fast, not that fast. Skewer, Boros Charm, Swiftspear. Upstairs. They go to 8. We go to 5, 6, 7, 8. So I only cast one more spell in theory then, but yeah, I think I played this game badly. I should have not played the Eidolon on turn 2. I think once they played the Stoneforge, it's obviously going to threaten our life total. We should have not played the Eidolon and just played like a few more spells at once. So they maul, but they attack and they're just dead. They have a push here too, then they survive. I can only cast one spell. Was there a Lightning Helix? I did not. So yeah, I think they're gonna push us here. We're gonna lose. I think I punted this game. I'm sorry. If they push, they lose because they would be my Eidolon play. So I just played really meh. I have Solitude, sure. Well, that means I can gain life though, and then I can cast my Skewer. So Solitude, targeting a Swiftspear. Oh, that makes sense. Sure. They have 3 cards in hand. They have Malakar Rebirth. Okay. They go to 1. God, we can't have an instant burn spell here. Then they get to Blink and Lifelink. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't block, but I know this card does. Comes in tapped. Okay, so they go to 1. They're just dead. Oh, they're going to exile their own Germ? Okay, sure. So they go to 8. They take 4. And they have a lifelink. Now, this is what a ridiculous card. What a ridiculous like circumstances here. So we go to 4. And they go to 4. Yeah, now we're just dead. We can skewer them. They go to 1. We go to 1. Yeah, I think that if I had not played the Eidolon earlier, we'd be at like 8 right now, and we probably would have been fine this game. So that's fine. That's fine. I think I bought in that game. So we sideboard into some smashes, and a Skullcrack probably, and let's see here. Skewer Solitude. They would just attack for 1 with the Stoneforge and kill us. And I don't want Path. I don't really want Deflecting Palm. They just have discard spells assuredly, and it's just so bad against discard spells. Riftbolt, Skewer, Skullcrack. Probably don't need Lightning Helix. And just shave like one of the crappy Riftbolts or whatever. Seems fine. 1 Vortex for a rebound. Rebound what? Hand is okay. I keep. It's okay. Oh, for Ephemerate? No, I mean like they have Ephemerate, you know? Play land, say go. They have like Inquisition here or something like that. It's pretty gross. Alright, just get a land. Alright, unsap and cast ourselves an Eidolon. Vortex shut down Solitude. Yeah, but they can just like cast it or something. You know, just like it doesn't shut anything down. It just like makes it more inconvenient for them to use some of their spells. But it's also a 2-mana play. It doesn't affect the board, you know, and like they can just beat us with Kaldara or whatever too. So I'm not really thrilled about that. All right, let's play Eidolon so go. And they untap immediately, so play Urborg. Modern is my favorite format. Honestly, I have not been enjoying Modern since Modern Horizons 2 came out. It just like rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. Like I used to love Modern, and now I'm sort of like, all right, I guess I'll play some Modern and get ready for SGCon. Like, every freaking deck is just like 1,000 Modern Horizons 2 cards. Just like, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know? Maybe I just haven't played enough of it, or it seems like the consensus is that it's like pretty. People seem to like it, but I just don't like that every deck in the entire format has changed. And like, yeah, it's just Modern's a rotating format now. You know, like the power creep is just like unbelievable. All right, so they're gonna grief us, and they're gonna Undying Evilet. So they have a 4/3 grief, and we don't have any way to kill that. So, just gonna say go. Like, I'm not sure. It's just like the raw power level of like the key cards in the format are just ridiculous. Like Ragavan and Urza Saga, and like I don't think anything is necessarily like broken or like unfair. You know, like the format does seem reasonably balanced and stuff. It's just the power level of the cards is just so high. I don't know. Like it feels more like Legacy to me. It feels like it's much harder to play a fringe archetype in Modern now. Because the core power level of like the best 10 cards in the format is just so freaking high. Charming Prince. Our opponent's playing Charming Prince. Flicker Grief, I guess. Just gain 3 life. Okay, I guess it's fine. Yeah, like it just like they just keep just printing too many good cards. I don't know. You know, like it just like they printing good cards is fine, but it's just a freaking overload all the time. I think we're gonna attack with Eidolon here, just like trade it off. Raw power level so high, opponent plays Charming Prince. Listen, what's the thing though? It's like part of the fun of Modern is that like you can play your kind of fringe stuff, but like it's just hard to do that now. You know, like if you're not playing Cascade, Ragavan, or Urza Saga, or like that's basically it. Then what are you even doing? You know. All right, say go. We're 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What's up, Rude? Thanks to resub. We got a 5. I think we're just dead here. Pretty silly turn 1 grief or whatever. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, sure. The fact that all these cards are heinously expensive is also very annoying too, but that's not like a major factor. It's definitely a factor that makes you kind of go like, ugh, I don't want to play Modern. But alright, well, we're pretty DOB here. We can only cast one more spell if the Eidolon's still in play. They're at 7 though. Draw Lightning Helix. Searing Blaze. That's a card. But you can't draw a land and a spell though. This thing has Menace, you can't even block it. Yeah. We're just dead. It sucks. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess, turn 1 grief or whatever is pretty good. Alright. Kind of sucks. I think I punted game 1. I played bad in game 1 for sure. So maybe we would have won the match. We were obviously going to play this game, so we would have been able to draw another game, but not sure. Alright, on the play. Hand's great. Hand's great. A Goblin Guide. Old triple 1-drop hand. Amulet of Vigor. Basic Forest. So a little danger zone here a little bit, but we have a pretty good hand, so we'll see how it pans out. Second Searing Blaze, not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for, but our hand is fast. They have a bounce line on top. 2 bounce lines? The same card twice off both Goblin Guides? It's like... Double Amulet? Oh, God. We're set on turn 2 here. I can't even watch. Oh, man. Teamer Urza Food. Well, that's the thing, though. It's like the thing is that, like, it's sort of becoming like Legacy, where in Legacy, you just, like, there's, like, a few core cards where you just have to play them. Like, Force of Will, Wasteland, Ancient Tomb. Like, if one of those cards isn't in your deck is probably terrible. It just because those cards are just too much better than everything else. Whereas now Modern feels like if you're not playing Ragavan, Urza Saga, or a Cascade card, same thing. Where Modern wasn't really like that before. There were obviously good cards, you know, but like the good cards were like, you know what, Thoughtseize, Primeval Titan, you know, kind of thing. Manos Dredge, yeah, that deck's not good though, right? You know, so like, that's kind of the thing. 34th month.
34th month, most important month.
Right, like you can't play Spirits anymore. You can't play, and like the thing is, like, you know, like a card like Fury being a main deck card, just like obliterates any chance of playing a creature deck. Like Force Negation, you kind of obliterates the. I do like that card, but the more unfair combo. I'm not sure. You know, I'm honestly not sure. They got a turn 2 Worm Coils here. That's like pretty good. That's pretty good. Right. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Turn 2 Worm Coil. That's better than Tron can do. So like we don't even have like the capacity to like block Bolter on creature, and do like because they also have 2 O3s in play too. Yeah, it's hard to imagine a better turn 2 against Bird. Play double a Boreal Grazer and a Worm Coil engine on turn 2. All right, you got me. You got me. So what do we want here? Like, our helixes obviously aren't great. Got those, I guess, Skullcrack, Deflecting Palm. Yeah, Smash. I should have spelled maybe a Skullcrack. Do we want Deflecting Bomb? We can obviously Deflecting Bomb a Titan or a Worm Coil. But it's obviously, like, pretty narrow. I'm going to bring 1. I don't like having more than 1 Deflecting Bomb. It's so, like, kind of niche and has diminishing returns. It's fine. Travis. Nah, Nicole and John are coming. It's John's birthday weekend, actually. So. Yeah, Russia, I wrote an article on that like a week or 2 ago. I think that them digitally errating cards is awesome in Historic. I think using Historic as a digital playground is a super cool thing to do. Hey, my article's up. Speaking of that, everyone go read my article. I like this one a lot. I think this one came out really, really well. When getting tricked by your opponent is the right play. Check out the article. CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. All right, on the play. And is good. I mean, our hand was really good last game. We just can't ever beat turn 2 Wurmcoil. So. Yeah, Drew, I think that, like, I'm not saying that Modern isn't different. So I'm not saying, like, Modern sucks right now. Because, like, I don't really have, like, a total leg to stand on. It's pretty, there's a variety of decks for sure, you know. But, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a feel thing, you know. Playing ball against 6. Our hand's great. Do you feel like before Modern Horizons 2 there were powerful archetypes and now we're just powerful cards? To an extent, a little bit, yeah. A little bit. Alright, so Goblin guide you. Revealing a Summoner's Pact, okay. Speaking of a devil. Urge Saga, go. Lava Spike, Swiftspear. Sure. Plays. Swiftspear. Spike ya. Nothing too fancy. Just rock and roll. The problem is when you feel like you like have to play a card to play a color. I mean, it's like Thoughtseize is really good, but like Thoughtseize, Bolt, Path were like, you know, kind of those cards previously. I just feel like for example, like Prismatic Ending is just so universally good against almost everything. Like Aether Vial, Amulet, enchantments, you know, like such a flexible card. Why is Twin still banned? I'm sure Twin would be pretty busted, honestly. Alright, so they have Grazer. We draw Boros Charm, sure. Jace the Mind Sculptor is a lot different than Splinter Twin is. Attacking. Goblin guiding. What's the point in putting a single card in a sideboard? It's called diminishing returns. You don't want to draw more. Radiant Fountain, come on. But you don't want to draw more than one copy of the card. Also, I think I have an article about this before. It's also about the art of hedging. Senpai, reset, thanks so much. So you put 4 Deflecting Bombs to your sideboard, right? Deflecting Bomb is only good in certain scenarios. That's number 1. And number 2 is, do you ever need a second Deflecting Bomb? Like, the first one usually wins the game when you cast it. It's a high variance card. It either rots in your hand or it wins you the game. So you don't want multiples. You're very happy just drawing 1 and no more than 1. And then sideboard space is an issue. And then you can also hedge. So the deck where Palm is good against, maybe you bring in like, you have a Palm and a Path. So Path is good against some other decks, but not good against this deck, and so on and so forth. And you end up bringing in a variety of cards, rather than just 4 of one card. That's the reason why you want to have 1 or 2. So Radiant Fountain gain 2. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. All right. They're getting there. They are getting there. Heh. Oh, it's to you this turn. Okay. So to say, like, if they Valakut, you could in theory respond Deflecting Palm to Valakut, and all the bolts would be, whatever, but... Alright, so untap. Draw Searing Blaze. That was pretty good. They're at 7. Now the question is, do I Blaze the Grazer and attack, or do I try and get this Dryad off the board? I'm gonna try and get the Dryad off the board, I think. We'll attack. They have 5 cards in hand. Like, they're pretty close to casting Titan next turn. And they attack for 8, we just palm them, so it's not die to Valakut. Top card is Crumbling Vestige. All right, we're just gonna allow damage to happen and then kill it post combat, so they can't like kill my Goblin God response. All right, Blazia. Let's say go. Dr. Adam, what's up, my friend? Says, hey, new fan of your content. Is standard something you spend time on, or is it very set dependent? I play standard. I've been playing a lot of standard lately, honestly. My first time playing modern in a while. You can go to my YouTube, as always. Tons of standard content on there. Another Arboreal Grazer. Sure. Grazers for days here. Crumbling Vestige, sure. Adam, you're a sub now. Thanks, Dawn Knight. Make a mana. Play Radiant Fountain. Boo, Radiant Fountain. Alright, so they should be able to attack with Titan here. We should just kill them. So we found the spot where, you know, the poor Palm is good. Would not have been good in the game that cast Worm Coil on turn 2, you know? Adam, get on a sub. Thanks so much. Pass it on. Sub, show the Discord. Remember, tomorrow's game day, folks. Sub game day all day. Come play games with us if you're a subscriber. All right? They're going to play around Deflecting Palm? Oh, they get the wrong land? What did they punt? Boros Charm. All right. Russia, I think you're vastly overstating that happening. Magic players are pretty smart, you know? Like, any Magic player who's playing Standard on Arena enough to play serious Magic and then wants to go play Paper and then wants to go play Pioneer and then wants to go play or whatever, you know, like... All right, so here comes your Titan. Did you get like 2 more Radiant Fountains? Does feel like there's a pretty good amount of hate for Burn. They give Vesuva a copy of the Radiant Fountain and so on and so forth. They should be dead here. So we're about to deal 10 damage to them. You have Vesuva, go Chamber, copy Radiant Fountain, bounce something. What are they about? Pre-modern? I have no opinion on it. Never played it before. Alright, I mean, looks dead to me. Obviously, lucky we have Boros Charm in our hand, because it wouldn't have been. They'd be playing a. They'd be getting 2 more life on their second main phase. So really, we do have like kind of like the case scenario here. Upstairs. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Now I've also shown them Deflecting Bombs, so maybe less likely to want to have it in. Yeah, only one's fun. And then Skullcrack. Just these blazes out. They do have a lot of freaking Arboreal Grazers and stuff, but we just bring Skullcrack in for Blaze. Yeah, it's fun. Try this. On the draw now. We're probably a dog on the draw, honestly. They're playing like a lot of Radiant Fountains and a lot of Arboreal Grazers. Oh, this hand kind of sucks. They keep 7 too. We're gonna mulligan. That's much better. Oops. Keep this. Just put back the Rift Bolt. I think I actually like Searing Blaze here for Boreal Grazer. So Drew says he prefers standard type metagame for big events where usually only 4 or 5 decks are truly viable, or modern type metagames for the first rounds of a GP you could play against a million decks. I like playing against a variety of decks, honestly. I think I'm like certainly fine in like the know your deck format, but I just like the variety. Cavern of Souls. Anyone ever redeemed the 80k point redemptions, which are what the matches? Yeah, we've had I Write You a Song like 5 times already, and then I've done a challenge match before, 1 challenge match. All right, pretty good drop. Nice Goblin guide, idiot. Obviously, this is like collateral damage from Ragavan, but all right, let's play Goblin guide. Say go. Name Beast. Why name Beast? Like, they have a Grazer? Sure. Alright, yeah, this is a pretty good hand.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Like, okay, I guess. About that, yeah. All right. Freaking turn 3 Arboreal Grazers on turn 2. We're probably not going to win this game. They have nullified our creatures. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Their hands game 1 and 3 we probably can't ever beat them, honestly. That's one of the things about Burn is like they're definitely just like hands you just can't beat. And I don't know if the Burn deck has any capable draws able to beat the hands they had in game 1 and 3 here. Especially on the play with the Grazers, like 3 Grazers on the play and then turn 3 Titan for double Radiant Fountain. Usually Amulet decks play like 1 Radiant Fountain. This deck is playing at least 2. So definitely feels like people are pretty ready for Burn. No, I think it's Sagas. Wow, really? I guess they're at 16. They just don't even freaking care. So, yeah. Okay. We'll Lightning Bolt ourselves and concede. All right, so we went 2 and 3, and it did feel like the format was very, very ready for Burn. We had 1 match we could have played better for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the idea of just not playing Lurrus in this list, honestly. I mean, yeah, this went 8-0 in a challenge, so just playing Melissa did well. But yeah, Burn feels like Burn. Honestly, it just kind of feels like, yeah, you win a lot of games. If your opponent wants to beat you, it will beat you. If your opponents are ignoring you, you'll probably beat them. But, yeah, it's Burn. All right. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.